Your Honor, I call on the witness to testify to the court about this break.
Very well. Mr. Manella, your testimony, please.
Oh no, the heroic music cut out with Edgeworth's evil laugh. This is gonna end badly. Oh, I hate you, but I love you so much, Edgeworth. You're so... what a wonderful, like, villain to hate, but, like, love-hate. He's so into it, Edgeworth. Oh, Edgeworth is laughing. He knows something. Oh, boy. And it's just that much more satisfying to then bust Edgeworth when he, after all this veneer he puts up and his confidence, his bravado. Yeah, FWIW, we took a break. Lawful. But it was only 15 minutes. 15! That's only 13 in base 12. Is that right? Let's see, hold on. 12 is 10. 13 is 11. No, am I doing this wrong? Hold on. 12 is 10. 13 is 11. 14 is 12. 15 is 13. Okay, yes, alright. Your math checks out, Mr. Manella. I'm gonna say it checks out. I'm sorry for people who don't know what we're talking about here. I guess look up base 12. Maybe it'll be explained there.
Not enough time for someone to say, commit murder in Studio 1, lol. That's only just enough time to eat a T-bone steak, if you ask me. I don't think it would even be enough time for that, but that's just me. Very well, you may begin the cross-examination.
Yeah, aren't T-bone steaks, like, enormous? I should know. I've lived in Texas, but I was like a little kid back then. I'm sure we had T-bone steak at some point, but can't remember. Sorry. And I feel like they're, like, supposed to be enormous. It's that cartoon steak that's in, like, Tom and Jerry and stuff, and they usually make a point about it being enormous. I don't see... Pressing him on this seems pointless. Let's see if we get any more math jokes here. Let's go. No, it's not really a joke. More math stuff. What were you doing for those 15 minutes?
Eating my T-bone steak. What else?
There were 2 plates on that table.
Oh, right. The other one was Diva's. Sorry, Diva's Kiz's plate.
Ah, I see. It is supposed to be a diva reference, her name. Fair enough. Dee Vasquez, the producer. To eat a T-bone steak in 15 minutes. That's quite a feat. Okay. I guess we'll press on this as well. Why is that? Not enough time, that is. Oh, interesting. That was just... Wow, what a non-press that was. I have to say, you look like a guy who gets through his meals pretty fast.
Well, I was facing a cold, slightly chewy T-bone steak. Even I have to take more time eating that kind of food, lol.
Well, Phoenix? That testimony was too short to wring any kind of useful information out of. All you have to do is prove that he was able to go to Studio 1 in that time. Oh, great. Is that all? Aha. Interesting. Maybe we just use the guide map because Studio 2 and Studio 1 are right next to each other? Maybe? I don't think pressing him on the FWIW, what it's worth, I don't think that's gonna get shit done, so I think we need to use evidence here. But I have trouble figuring out what it is. Maybe it is the guide map just being like, look, they're right next to each other. You could totally just waltz over there. Your Honor, that statement contradicts this evidence.
It does? I don't see anything contradictory.
Huh? Really?
Objection overruled. Try to think before you make accusations, Mr. Wright.
Whoops, that didn't go so well. Oh, jeez. I really thought that was the angle there. They'd just be like, look, the map, they're right next to each other. He was able to go to Studio 1 in that time. I'll just press him on this first thing real quick, just for hexies. What time exactly did you take this break?
I'd say it was from around 2:30 or so until 2:45.
2:30? That's the time of death. So he could have gone to Studio 1, killed Hammer, and come back. I guess it's possible time-wise. Huh. 2:30 was when the murder happened. But the monkey head is the thing that... We know that the monkey head destroys that logic. But should I just throw down the autopsy report to be like 2:30, you know? Hold on, let's go back real quickly. Has this text changed? No, it hasn't. He has not amended his testimony. This is hard, guys. I'm like actually blanking out really hard on which one I should toss down. Let's try the autopsy one. Your Honor! That statement contradicts this evidence. Oh, fuck, it doesn't. It is the same text. Ooh, that's bad. Do I have to maybe use one of these items here? Like, wow, it's not gonna be this. That wasn't in the employee area, so it's not gonna be this. I don't see how this would help us since this is just gonna ruin our case. The murder weapon, not really. Then this photo's from 2 o'clock. Oh my god, I'm really blanking out, you guys. I don't know what I'm supposed to toss down here. Like, maybe I'm just not supposed to use the items at that point of his testimony? Maybe this 15 minutes part, I'm just supposed to go, like, 2:30? You know, murder happened within 15 minutes, maybe? I'm gonna ruin this case, you guys. Let's go. That didn't do it, though. My god, I know, because the music didn't change. The witness's statement is clearly faulty, Your Honor.
I'm sorry, but I can see nothing faulty. Unfortunately, I will have to penalize you, Mr. Wright.
Ah! Oh, I must be on the wrong track. This is so bad. Look, I think we have only 2 chances anymore. This... No. Fuck. They aren't they? Oh my god, I'm on my last leg here. I ruined this because this isn't gonna be the end of this, obviously. My god. I'm gonna press him again on this, just... Yeah, this didn't really help me. I'm sorry, guys. I'm completely blanking out here. I don't know which one of these proves anything. Like, I feel like it's either the autopsy report, which shows that it was at 2:30, or it's the photo showing that they're right next to each other. But, like, maybe the guide... I haven't tried the guide map on this point yet, so... Oops, I don't know that... Let's go. Oh, no, it didn't work out. And that's it, guys. I think that's it now.
That's enough. This court sees no reason to further prolong the trial.
Oh,
This court finds the defendant, Mr. Will Powers, guilty. The accused will surrender to the court immediately to be held pending trial at a higher court within a month from today's date. That is all. The court is adjourned.
Oh, there it is, guys. My first game over. Not gonna lie, that stings. That my sleuthing did not win out in the end. Huh. Well, now we know how this goes, I guess. What happens when you screw it up, so, yeah. Alright, well, at least we know what we're supposed to do here now, is at least... Well, I'll get to there real quick. I know it's a tiny, you know... I guess, you know, it's a tiny little, like, quality of life thing, and it kind of ruins the whole point of having a life bar, but it would have been nice if there was, like, just a reset... Just a quick reset to that testimony segment we were in just now, rather than having to load the save here, you know? But I get it. I guess it kind of ruins the whole life bar thing, because you basically have an infinite life bar then if you just keep tapping it. You just get the unfortunate game over in the meanwhile every once in a while, you know? Oh, wow. But this is, like, really unfortunate, because I honestly, I can't tell which, like, evidence I should throw down at which point. It's clearly, because we went through all the presses, so... It's not gonna be any of those, but... Okay, this was this one, so we press on... Hold on, I think we press on this one first. He twisted his ankle... Oh no, this wasn't it, right? It was this one. Everyone was eating lunch. We go like, okay. But the T-bone steak. Because then we remember that he had a T-bone steak. Yeah, we press on this. No one left their chairs, but you did have a steak there. Oops, hold on, I think I took the wrong one. Hold on, I need to... Which one gave it the... Okay, this is skipping lunch thing. Right, then he talks about missing the steak, I think. I think this is the one we were supposed to do. Yeah, and then we're like, oh, that's contradictory. We call him out a little bit. Right, yeah, exactly. We're like, yeah, there was in fact food at the trailer, which contradicts the point he's like, oh, we never left our chairs. Right. So now we can do that one. Oh, I scrolled right past it. Sorry. You just keep repeating yourself, Mr. Manella, and we will get you in a second. Yeah, you missed out on your lunch, and now we are gonna press you again. Cool, it looks like Felix had dialogue, like, I'll have to come back to this. I'm gonna press him on this again later, so it's good to know that that's like a clue to, like, get facts from elsewhere. Let's press harder. Now we get the heroic music for a bit, but that's not gonna help us in a second when we get this awful testimony. Oh, Edgeworth. Edgeworth knows this is, like, really tight, this one. Alright, I'm gonna do a couple more cross-examinations just to review the facts, so if I can see what I can pin him down on. So this one, he's like, what time was this break? And he's like, 2:30 or so until 2:45, which is when the time of death happened. It was only 15. Am I supposed to throw down the autopsy report here? Because that's when that's the one thing which shows that in our evidence that shows when the murder happened. No, that was the wrong one. Look, the music didn't change again. I'm gonna blow this again, you guys. I feel so bad about this. There's only 15 minutes. 13 in base 12. What were you doing for those 15 minutes? I need not enough time. Haven't we had enough of this pointless line of questioning? Wait, what? Did we get this last time? I don't remember. Did I press him on that 15 minutes thing last time? Your Honor, the testimony to this point has made one certain fact painfully clear. The people in the trailer had nothing to do with this murder. Was I really that dumb that I skipped over pressing him on the... Oh my, am I that stupid? Did I... Oh no, am I that such a fool that I didn't press him on that one little point? But I could swear I'm gonna have to review this footage when I'm editing this episode. I'm gonna have to check, like, did I press him on that? Because that is so strange that now I got this Edgeworth trigger right here. It was impossible for any of them to go to Studio One. What? Something wrong, Mr. Wright? Surely you aren't suggesting one of the people in the trailer went to Studio One?
Well, Mr. Wright?
But this feels like I'm kind of robbed if the whole point wasn't to use an evidence on him, but it was just to, like, get this right trigger to have Edgeworth lead the plot forward, you know? Like, now I feel a little robbed by that. Well, it happens. Phoenix, this is critical. Think about it before you give your answer.
Do you claim someone from the trailer went to Studio One?
I think we have to go soft here because we know the monkey statue was blocking it from 215, so let's... I think I have to play it honest this time. We know that the monkey head was there from 215. I guess, I think, I know I've been saying go big or go home all the damn time, but I think this is one moment where I have to play it safe. I don't want to write off so many possible suspects. But I can't keep claiming the impossible either. Exactly, Phoenix. I agree that it was impossible for anyone in the trailer to go to the studio in that time.
Haha!
I thought you might be thoughtlessly treading on thin ice again, but I see you had at least an inkling of the truth.
What do you mean, Mr. Edgeworth?
It's quite simple. True, the break in the trailer meeting came right at the time of death. However, the path from there to the scene of the crime was blocked. The fallen Mrs. Monkeyhead barred the way. Mrs. Monkey? At around 2:15, a strong gust of wind knocked off the studio mascot's head. Ergo, when the people in the trailer took a break at 2:30, the way to the studio was blocked. Blocked by Mrs. Monkey's severed head. It's actually Mr. Monkey, but Edgeworth has a point. Yeah, I was like, was it Mrs. Monkey? Alright then. And somehow I feel no desire to correct him. Yeah, that would feel like, that's just like, that would feel sad. It's like, you know, it's like people correcting someone on grammar online on like a really big, like when there's something way more substantial that they've said and just go for like, actually, you forgot an apostrophe there. You know, that's what it would feel like, so let's not do that. I believe we have seen enough evidence. I would like to relieve Mr. Manella from the stand. Oh, what? It's over? Oh my god, did I screw this up again, somehow?
Very well, the court's opinion on this case is as follows. We have found that there were several other people in Studio 2 on the day of the murder. However, it is also clear that none of these people could have gone to Studio 1. They therefore have no relation to this case. Furthermore, with regards to the photo of the Steel Samurai, Given the size of the costume, no one other than Mr. Powers could have worn it that day. All that is lacking is decisive evidence that he is the one who did it. If we had that, I'm afraid I would have to find Mr. Powers guilty.
I don't know if a judge is allowed to use language like "I'm afraid." He's supposed to be neutral, but that sounds like he's kind of standing up for Mr. Powers. Like, he sounds a little biased when you use language like that. I don't know. Someone can write in and tell me if that's the case. Your Honor, the prosecution is pleased to announce that we indeed have decisive evidence. A witness. Oh god, it's gonna be Cody. Here we go. Here we go now.
Who is this
That was a terrible line read from me. My apologies.
Who is this witness, Mr. Edgeworth?
My witness saw the very moment when the steel samurai skewered the victim. That was also a bad line read because I went victim like I was Elmer Fudd for a second there. No. I'm getting tongue-tied. It's close to the end of the episode.
Order! I will have order. I see. The court will take a 10-minute recess, after which we will hear your witness. Court is adjourned for recess.
Alright then, here we go. Yeah, no, I'm so stinging now. I feel robbed by that game over I got there, cause I guess boo on me for not just pressing everything first. But I don't know. But Mia's like, you gotta find something to bust him with, made me think I need to throw down evidence. And I thought my logic was fairly sound on, like, the time of death and the map to just be like, look, he could make it in 15 minutes. Especially when the time of death matches up. Even though I knew about the monkey head, but yeah, the fact that it was just like a find the right thing that sets Edgeworth off, I have to say, I don't feel great about that right now. But I have to accept the game over. That happened. This was not a perfect run of Ace Attorney. I screwed up. Well, I guess it was never a perfect run, because I've screwed up with the evidence already back in the previous case, Turnabout Sisters, but I didn't succeed with... But I didn't avoid a game over. That's gonna sting, but I'm not super surprised. I knew the game would get harder, so... It's just that it didn't feel like... This one doesn't feel like the difficulty itself, really. It wasn't like I was... difficult logic, it was more like annoying game logic there again. Kind of like looking for the right thing to trigger the next person to talk to back in the studios, except more high stakes, so, yeah. What do we do now, Mia? If everyone in that trailer has an alibi... I'm sorry, Phoenix. I guess I was wrong. Mia! Don't tell me you're giving up. If you give up, what hope do I have? Oh, come on, Phoenix. Stand up for yourself. You got this. Don't get me wrong. I've never given up on a trial before, not while there was a chance. Only one thing became clear in your cross-examination. The people in the trailer could not have gone to Studio One. I thought there was more to it than that, but I was wrong. That's all there is.
What's gonna happen to me? It kinda seems like everyone in that courtroom thinks I did it. They think I'm a murderer.
Don't worry, Mr. Powers. If you are innocent, we will prove it. I guarantee it. Leave it to us and be yourself. Be strong. You are the Steel Samurai, hero to children everywhere, after all.
Thanks.
Okay, Phoenix. This one's for the kids. Let's do it. Let's get in there. Let's do this. Ugh. I guess on a positive end, the fact that I feel like I got cheated now has me fired up. So freaking bring your best, Edgeworth. This time, round 2, I'm gonna get you.
Court is back in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers.
The prosecution has a concern. As our witness is a grade schooler of tender years, and this is a murder case, we worry that the defense might cause unnecessary trauma with his cruel questioning. Oh no, is this gonna be some extra stipulation? Oh no. Nice to see Edgeworth taking the moral high ground. However, we have no choice. The prosecution calls Cody Hackins to the stand. Okay, for a second I thought we'd get like some kind of extra stipulation, like you lose points every time you ask a question or something, like presses now cause points to be lost. But I think that was just in-story Edgeworth grandstanding to the jury, so, okay. Oh, that's funny. Can we get, like, a stool for him? Okay, that's, even Edgeworth is saying it. That's really funny. Your Honor, perhaps you could arrange a box for him to stand on?
Oh, right. Guard, please bring him a box. One of those donut crates should do.
That's more like it. That was a good gag. I like that. Will the witness state his name and grade in school? Witness!
What? Just because you're all grown up don't mean you can push me around.
Oh, this is fantastic. Edgeworth getting sassed by a kid. Cody? Answer his question, okay?
Hey, it's you, the nice lady. I'm Cody Hackins. I'm in 2nd grade.
I get the feeling this is gonna be a long, long day.
Mr. Edgeworth, please remember that you're speaking to a child. Try to be gentle.
Witness. I mean, Cody? He's having trouble with this gentle thing. You were present, you were at Global Studios on the day of the, incident?
You got a problem with that?
Please tell us what you saw that day.
What, Pops? You want me to tell you and Gramps with the beard over there?
Just, Mr. Edgeworth will be fine.
I prefer bearded gentlemen myself.
A very long day.
Incidentally, photographic equipment is strictly forbidden in this courtroom.
My apologies, Your Honor. He said he wouldn't testify if he couldn't bring it. I'd like a special permission, if that's possible.
Wait, so you're saying you had to bargain terms with a kid? And you lost? Hey, I just got this new camera. Don't really know how to use it all that good yet. But I bring it with me wherever I go.
Oh, that's cute. That's like them explaining, you know, they couldn't update the character model. I guess they haven't really done that too much. It's just like the bellboy having the tea tray with him, so that's really funny. Phoenix, I wonder if he had that camera on the day of the murder. You'd better make a note of it in the court record. Ooh, yeah, that could be useful. That sounds very, very useful.
Very well, Cody. Please testify to the court about what you saw the day of the incident.
Alright, let's go, Cody. And I think we will end on this cliffhanger once we've had his testimony. I kind of felt like I might want to go a little long today to make up for my terrible bungling there getting a game over, but I think we will call it once we've heard Cody's testimony, so I again have a few days to mull on what he said. Maybe I'll get a great idea on how to bust him. Oh, I don't really want to bust him so much, but I gotta find what's wrong in his story. So, yeah.
I wanted to see a Steel Samurai rehearsal just once. I found a map on the internet and went to the studios that day. I went through the woods off the path so that old lady wouldn't catch me. I was going for the studio. I got kind of lost on the way though, for about 30 minutes. When I came out by the studio, there was the Steel Samurai. It totally rocked. Right before my eyes, out came the bad guy. Of course, the Steel Samurai took him down. Pow! If I had my camera with me, that would have been the time for a shot, I tell you.
You didn't have your camera with you?
Anyway, I couldn't get into the studio, so I went home.
What do you mean you didn't have your camera with you? We're gonna have to press him on that, for sure.
Very well. The defense may begin its cross-examination. But be gentle. Remember you're talking to a child.
This kid is tougher than most adults we see in here, honestly. Yeah, got nothing for the moment, except that camera detail is weird after he just talked about how he goes everywhere with it. You know. Let's see it right here real quick. Cody always carries it, so I think I'll press him on it first, but if it comes to it that we have to use some evidence, I might have to use this as evidence, risk it there, just be like, you always carry this, why didn't you have it with you? What the heck? Spill the beans, kid! Talk! Is that gentle? Gentle enough for you? Okay. But that's gonna be next time, guys, because I think, yeah, I need to stew on this for a bit. Ooh, things are now high stakes, unfortunately. And it kind of looks like I might not be up to this, unfortunately, having gotten my first game over, but no use dwelling on that too much. Next time, we're gonna be primed and ready to save Mr. Powers. So see you then, everybody. Bye!